Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to the lovely map of the city of 2025 here in Cities Skylines 1. Yes, Cities Skylines 1, not Cities Skylines 2. Yeah, so this whole map is starting to develop from just one big ocean, from a location where I keep on building more and more areas that are just suited to my needs. And like I did before here, this used to be an ocean. I decided to build like a little bit of a hill and put all kinds of nice interesting buildings on it. Yeah, and at the same time build like a simple harbor in here to get like the ships in. So yeah, so all kinds of things you can do like this. You are not bound to the terrain, because you can make the terrain exactly as you like to. Yeah. And the interesting part is, I'm playing this stuff all with... Oh, we have a new version. What's new? Internal version, Jacob, blah blah blah. Okay. We're playing everything where despawn mode is turned off. Toggle, currently no despawning. Hard mode, bigger traffic jams. That's always, you know, the challenge that I have in my cities. And currently we are at 88%, which is nice. So the red areas, they are showing where it's busy. So we have a little bit of cars over here, and also here it's a little bit busy, but red does not automatically mean that it's like problematic, because, you know, as you can see, it is just going on. Okay, so in the last episode we built up this area even more, but yeah, even I noticed, you know, in the city itself it only goes that fast, and yeah, you can speed it up, but simply the demand will not go along with that fast. So yeah, you have to just have patience, you know, patience or become one. So I said, like, you know, to you guys, to ourselves, like, you know, what we are missing is like a fishing industry, and it would be a nice idea to have like a fishing industry, maybe here to the right somewhere, you know, and then maybe use this road, because this is a main road, and then connect that to that island, and then maybe connect it to the side over here. That's nice. Let me first check the routes. So as we can see, there are some routes over here. We can monkey around with this stuff a little bit. Let's see. So they're going from there to there. Okay, let's change this slightly. So we change this. Take this from there to there. Delete this part. Well, I'm muting my amp a little bit. Now I'm seeing also that there's a line running all the way from here. And you know, this I don't get. I don't know what the author of this map had in mind. But look at these. Why did he make these ship lines like this? It's like, I don't fully comprehend, but let me just delete this, just like that, and also this, and let me redo this a little bit more conform to, you know, what I consider normal. Let's remove this and this, and we take this thing, and it's, you know, it's so simple. You just bring it outside, just like that. Ships can enter directly from there. Okay, now with that being said, this route over here seems a little bit redundant, because it comes also from here. Now I'm thinking, how can I delete this stuff? Okay, don't use the movement mod, he says. Come on, you don't want? Okay, never mind, then just stay put. Whatever. So, because I want to connect it to this road, this main road over here, then that island would be suited, you know, pretty well over here. Yeah. So we need to dig up some soil again. So here we go again, you know. Let's see. We are taking this. We're taking the height of... Let me have a look at this road, by the way. This is a 6-lane road that goes into a 2-lane road. Okay, we can make that a little bit thicker. But let's just grab the height of that area. I think that's high enough. And then yeah, let's do some, you know, terraforming over here. And let's make a nice straight line here where we can then put those fishing industries. Let's make this a very elongated island. It does not need to be a wide one, but elongated. Yeah, that's the thing I'm looking for. I think that's far enough. So here we go around, just like that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's grab the super large water slurper. I wonder how this if this even works on such small areas, but let's just see what it does. Slurp away, you guys. Okay, we make the brush size a little bit higher. Right click this area and fill it up. Yep, you go there. Also here, you go there, you go there. Go around that water pump so it does not slurp up the ocean. I think that will do. I think we don't have any water issues anymore after this. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, nice. So we can now remove the water pumps. We can do that with the move it mod, so you go all the way. And as far as we can see, we don't have any, you know, big issues with floodings. A little bit of water thingy going on, so speed up the game slightly, so we get rid of that. Now the question is, okay, are we going to make use of a key wall or not, where we place those buildings on or not? I think yes, but the key wall does not need to be super straight, so we can, you know, go up like that. So let's just also turn off the snapping. You know, without snapping we have all the freedom, so we go just there, there, and then there, and here we go just slightly down to make this really, you know, something into something. Okay, here we get a little bit higher, like that. Here we make it super duper straight, and then we go down like that. Let's make this 90 degree. This is 90 degree, yay! And from here we bring it to there. So as you can see, it's totally not straight at all. But that's totally okay, because yeah, then it looks less man-made. You know what, and maybe here we can put like a nice curve like this, and then like that. Yeah, now you might say like, yeah, but all those key walls, they are like, you know, in the water. Now what? Well, now we're grabbing the moving mod again. So we select the entire island like that. We press Ctrl and H and we align it with just this, and then poink, all the other segments come up to the same height as that piece. There are a few pieces that need to be turned around, but you see that more when we are you know, filling up the remaining areas. So as you can see, this piece needs to be turned around. That we do with the network multi-tool with this option. So no, not that option. This is split node, this is invert segment mode. This one we need. Yeah, U. And for the rest, let me have a look. I think everything is okay, actually. Yeah, so let's fill this up, this area. Perfect, nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's go around the island and let's do a little bit of, you know, make sure that the key wall is visible. Like that. So let me go quickly around the island, and I will be right back. Okay, that's done. The only thing that I noticed is that the land on this piece seems to be a little bit lower than the actual quay wall. You can see that if you look at this, you see this line, you see that? So how to solve that? Well, actually that's easy. You just take a big road, just a 4U, 5U road, 4U, whatever, just take a road, put it there, bash, like that. Then you pick that road, like that. You align it, Ctrl H, with the quay wall, so it comes up. Poink, you see that? It came up a little bit. Because you can now see it, that you see there's a line around it. But now, what is handy is like with this tool, you can right click on this road, click, and then you can make the same height. You see? And now we have the same, exactly the same height as the quay wall. So let me fill this up. Not bad at all. So it starts already to turn a little bit green. Okay, now let me think. A lot of ships are passing through here, and I don't want to make like enormous bridges. So I prefer like something like this, you know, this underground thing. So let me have a look here what we can do. So first of all, we are grabbing this road with the pick-a-mod. So we grab you, and then we're going to update this road over here. So you and you is also possible. Yeah, that's nice, that's great. Then it would be nice if we had the space here to actually make it dive under, you know, under this area. Let's also make sure that this area is not too deep. Clearly I forgot a little bit around here, but that's okay. So we make this actually shallow, this area, so we can connect it up nicely to that island over there. So this is just a shallow area where we can make that tunnel without the ships having any issues with it. Let's see, we only need to fix the little thingy that I created over here with the brush size a little bit like that. Yep, like that. Okay, we can do that now. That is possible, but I first want to put like these, you know, these these fishing industries buildings. Let me have a look. Fish. It has been a while. Fishy. So what do we have? We have, it's a lot of purple around here, and with some yellow. So it will be mostly shellfish and I think anchovy and the other stuff. Okay, so we can do a regular fishing harbor. We can put that over there. This is a anchovy, which is possible for the yellow. So we put that one over there. This one is salmon, which we don't take. Then a shellfish we definitely take. So we put that there and another one there. Let me see, can we put, let me put another one there. And then we have like a few of these. Tuna is not there. Fish farm, it's okay. We put it on the other side, and an algae farm on this side. And actually, no more. You know, not more than that, because these things they produce. Okay, all these fishing harbors, we also going to align the whole schmuck with the quay wall. So Ctrl H to the quay wall. Point. Now, you see some of these harbors are now, you know, flickering. You see that? But you can take the move it mod. You select the single selection. You select this building and then you page it up just one, and the flickering stops. So you have more of these. Not here. Not here. Not here. See, also not here. And this one is. Yeah, you see that. So we select this, we page it up one, and the flickering is done. Okay, now I want this to be like a one-way street going around, one-way road. So what we need to do is, we first of all we are taking that one-way road, which is then the two-lane road, which is then, let's see, let me take this one. Why not this one? Yeah. Let's see, we follow. Where is my snapping? Here. Let's see, from there to there, yeah. And then from here to there, excuse me. And then this, we hook up to there. Nice. Now here we go further to there. And we want to hook it up to there. So let me bring this up to there, like that. Yeah, perfect. We make the bend here, 4 by 5. That's okay. This is a little bit too tight, so I'm going to go this way. And bring this also a little bit closer, 3 by 3. Much better. Let's continue from, let's say, okay, this is going a little bit off. So let's see how we're going to do this, because I want to follow actually that key wall. So from here to there, and then from here to there, yeah, and from here to there. And here, I think this is practically one straight line, although okay, let me try it like this. No, yeah, okay, so it does not really want to go in a straight line. This is lower than that actually, but I do one U and I do it like this, and it's very tight, but it's doable. Also this one U, it's doable. Okay, then we bring it from here to there, from there to there. Press home to keep it at the same level as the as the land, so you don't, stick above the land all the time. You don't want that. And you go there. Oh man, you cannot make a straight road here. Okay, let me do it like that then. Okay, now the following thing we need to do is we need to unlock all these segments of these harbors, and we can do that with this tool. We unlock, so we turn it from green to orange, 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 orange. So this is 2 segments, so click this and that, and that's it. Okay, put this away. Now we can select this road again. We can now upgrade this part to that. As you see, now we having the other way. We have now the proper road for that. You go that way, and then here we do the same thing. You go that way, that way, that way, that way, and yeah, we're nearly there. So I think we can make it come together. But yeah. First we need to get this main road now underground here, under the ocean. So let me have a quick look. So we have a little bit of space here, and I'm going to utilize that by extending this land slightly, like that, just like a lump. And then use this tool, like that. Reduce the brush strength, so really make it very. Now here we go with the Bob Ross reference again, just 2 hairs and just a very fine stroke. Let me grab this road, and this road we select this option, and then we take this option, and we need to make it go -12. Let's turn off the snapping. See, so this is 6 by 6, and this we turn into a -12. Now isn't that perfect? But since we are going underwater, we do another 6 by 6, and we go even further to -24. Yeah, and that brings us to the island. I think -24 is enough. That. From here we bring it then to there in the middle, And here we go. We are in the middle of the island. So this needs to be 24 by 24 to basically get above. So this is like 9 and 15. Oh, that happens to be 24. Home. Bash. Hey, nice. Great. So, yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. Now, let's see. Let me do a quick, how shall I say it, finishing up this road. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think that's done now, and we can now continue using this road, because I also said to you guys, like, we are going to make this road connecting to the, you know, the mainland over here, which is still, by the way, a pretty far end actually. So let's make this just go in the middle here. Let's just make first sure that this island is done. And then we can always take a look and how we are going to proceed from there. So we are stopping it right here, because if we are going to connect this to the mainland, then yeah, we definitely need to get it up into the air above the sea level. Okay, now we're going to connect these up to all kinds of let's see, we're grabbing this road, so let's see, we take this option, so you go there and then you go there, just, you know, and then from here, not there, for there, it's nicer, there to like that. Picker. Does not want to be straight. Okay. Fair enough. This is okay. And then from here to there, that's okay. So we have all these connections already going. Yeah, this is annoying, you know, with that node over there. Hiya! It will never be good enough. Okay, that's okay. So now we have traffic coming in, which is nice. And let's doing a little bit about the sandiness around here, because I don't like the fact that this is sandy. This is a fishing island. Should not be too sandy. Just like this. Maybe just here on this edge where the road is coming in, like that. But not too much, yeah. Okay, we need to connect now these all these fishing buildings. So if we click this building, so this is just, we need to create paths. Okay, we are going to the industries, we're going to the fishing routes. Now this is the simple harbor. We can just basically say like, okay, we just go anywhere we like. So we take this and we say like, where are you going? Well, you can go just into that direction, that direction, that direction, that direction, that direction, and then you come just back like that. Yeah. Now, he will now send out a ship, you know, a fishing boat. Now we are seeing how much fish is being loaded en route. The thing is, as soon as he reaches 50%, then I will pause the game. So 50%. He's now on 50%. And how far is he on his route? He is now here. That means like that he only covered this distance for 50%, and that means like that this part is way too much. So we can already say like roughly from here to there. I think that will be already enough, because that saves time. If you do that, then it will also you know, you can send out more ships. So let's see what will happen to this guy. Will he reach exactly 100 when he comes back? Let's see what happens. Let's see. 82, 80s, 89, 90, 90, 90, 96, 100. And there he went. Okay, so it's not 100% science work, but you know, as long as it works. Great. Next one. This is an anchovy, so I have to be 100% sure that it stays into the yellow. So also here we are going that way, and also do notice that these ships are not having always the same speed. So it is possible that some of these ships do sail slower and take more time to get to their destination. So here we go. Right, and let's see, this is a shellfish, so that needs to go into the purple actually, otherwise it won't work. So we say immediately you go directly in that direction. And it's okay if these routes do cross each other, that's no problem. Like that. And yeah, these guys will now get the fish. But yeah, the fish also needs to be stored. So we are going to put on a few lovely warehouses here. So these are probably too big, sadly enough, which is a pity. And these are even bigger, too big. Yeah, that's a pity actually. And this thing is like a warehouse with railway connection. Yeah, that could have been interesting, but okay. We can always build a harbor here. And for the rest, let's see what we have over here. We have a few other buildings. This one, it's not bad. Oh, does this fit? I think I have Anarchy on, you know, because it's covering that road. Okay, so we need to do with the somewhat smaller versions, you know. This thing might fit if I make like a side road. We can try it, you know, we can try it. We can try to make a side road here. And then we get this thing, and then we put it on the side like that. And we say to this guy like fish. Yeah, it's just fitting. Yeah, already is delivering fish. Yeah, that's doing okay. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Not too unhappy with that. Now we also have, let's see, the fishing. Where's that building? Not fish market, but the fish factory. The fish factory is processing actually the fish. Also for that building, we just have not enough space. It's kind of sucks, you know, because I wonder if we can do something here, you know, that I can put it basically here and then do something with that road if we want to. I can, you know, make that the road go around it, I think. So yeah, let me put it here. We bulldoze this road away, and maybe we can even bulldoze this way, yeah. And then we take this road that goes there, and you will go there, and then this one. Let's see, I want to bring it outside of the map. Let's see, what did I use here? Also the normal road, and then with a piece of land that goes all the way that way. Now I need to check out first where are the ship lanes. They're running over there. Okay, fair enough. So, okay, let me see. I grab this, and then okay, let's make the brush size a little bit bigger. It might give a little bit of a tsunami, but hey ho, hey ho. Also, let's keep a little bit of a opening there so water can flow still through it. Same goes for here. Like that. And like that, 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 and that. You see there's a little tidal wave going in that direction. And here in the end we will make it just wider, so it's, you know, just, it feels more like, hey, that's sort of the mainland of the whole thing. That's kind of the thought behind it. Well, here we go. So I don't think this will affect the main islands over here. It will ripple in that direction, so no harm done. Now with this road, what the planning is actually to bring it around this building, this factory. Let's see, let me turn this off, this thing off, and we're going just around it like that. We turn it into this, and now we are going to bring it up 6 by 6 to 10. Yep, well, why not? No ships are going through that. And then from here, yep, perfect. And we bring it from here to, let's say, 5. And then from here, we bring it to 0. And ta-da! And we can connect this road up to the mainland. Let's see, what do I have over here? I have like a... Okay, it's just... Can always change this if we want to. For me, it's now important to just connect it up. We can always do the little bit of detailing later. Here we go, that way. Also that way. And I reached the end of my mouse mat, so yeah, that does not really help. Here we dive down slightly like that. Here we go like that. And from here we make a bridge going. Oop, look at that. You see what I saw? Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Yeah. Here we go. And we are nearing the edge of the map. And as you know, edge of the map means like we need to have like highways coming in. And the highways in this case will be 3 lanes. 3 lanes? Yeah, 3 lanes. Like, let's see, straight line. Roughly like this, that's 1. And then here, it's just a little bit of a rough estimate. But as long as the green arrows show, it's all fine. And we can connect that to this road. So in a curve, so you go there. And basically you will go there. Yeah. And then we take the traffic manager. We grab the lane connectors. And we do a Shift S. Which does not work. Or is it Control S? Ah, okay, wait a second. Something happened in my traffic manager settings. TMP key bindings for me, yeah, this should be Shift S, because with Control S it used to be like that. With Control S your where's that thing, this option, no node snapping, would then be disabled. Not sure if that still is the case, but yeah, so this is okay now. Yeah, we select this option, so everybody move through. No, none of these. And also we can give this road more speed. So now it's 50. We just make it 100, so they can really drive on. Also here, same thing. Carry on. It's a very low bridge, but you carry on. Come on, you carry on. Yeah. Yeah, it's a low bridge, but we can fix that slightly by Just adding a little bit more dirt also on this side. So yeah, this area, this piece of road here is elevated. I see now. Okay, what can we do about it? Well, we can just grab a one new road. We just yank it in there. And we take this piece and we say like down, upgrade. Need that. And then we grab the whole thing like that, and we align it just simply with the road. So you see a minor going up, but now everything is straight. Yeah. Now let me see. So you go on. No crossings. This is all fine. Yeah, let's have a look here. It would have been nice if we also had like a similar kind of road over here. Maybe we can have it if I click this button. Oh, we can have it. That's nice. So you go there, and then everybody moves on. Also here. Yep. Let's see, the speed is still 100. Yeah, it's still 100, so they can race on. And then basically still 100 here. But here we are going to change things. So we say basically make it an 80 here, 80 there, and then to 50 and 50 over here. So everybody would drive normally. And here it's also like carry on. Now this is the main road. We don't allow any crossings near this main road. No crossings near the main road, and also whoever is driving on the main road can just continue, and later on I will build like pedestrian bridges so the pedestrians can just, you know, go over those. Is it very important? Yeah, it is. So move this, and even here like that. Okay, now we make sure that this is a priority road. So we click traffic manager, we click this thing, and we do a Control Shift click. You see that? You have a give way signs and the priority signs, and it's all set. The only thing that I don't see is like dedicated turning lanes. So it is not set up for that apparently. Okay, no dedicated, although it did here. Well, maybe that's, let's see, how about here? There's a dedicated turning lane, and here it basically says no. Here it basically says just drive straight on. Now that's kind of odd, if you ask me. Let me change this. Also to the left you are allowed, and here, yeah, this one says like you're not allowed to go to the left either. So you can go to the left, and here, and also this road, it says only going to the right. I think I had that before on the, you know, on the hill there in the back, that it says like, you know, only going to the right. But that's pretty odd. So let me also change this, and also here change this, so that these guys can go in any direction they want. Also here, yeah, left or right. I mean, what else? Same here, left or right. Left also. Left also. Also here, left and left. And we're getting there. So it's kind of busy here, and this thing is already like pretty filled up. So and this thing is already working. That's nice. And I know that fishing industry creates also always a lot of traffic that will go in here. Now what we can do here, because, whoa, jumpy game, we can take the one-way road, this one, take this, and then this, and we say like, you go there, and then, okay, we bring it up then to there and there, because we cannot hook it up to here. But here we can then also say like also a fish factory, And fish factories, as it says, it turns into commercial zone goods. So in essence, you need a warehouse that will stuff your stuff as commercial zone goods. So I will say also here commercial zone goods. So they will make it and they will plunge it into here. They can go that way or back, whatever. And eventually we need then, this is a normal harbor, maybe we need a cargo harbor from here, because I don't think cargo harbors, do we have a cargo harbor or not? Cargo harbor, I'm just thinking that would be then this one. Yeah, here we have one. Oh yeah, on that little island. Yeah, I now remember. Would nice to have just one over here, you know? Just you know, just for the funsies of it, like put it actually over there, yeah? Take the one-way road again, and then you come from here behind the disaster center, like that. Go that direction and then towards that harbor. And let's get a little bit lower. So it's a little bit too low. Mamma mia. It's never good enough, isn't it? You go there. And you go just there and that way. All fine. You flip this around like that. And pick this thing. Make sure that these guys have the space. Where do we want to end them? That's a good question. Let's see where we can end this. Let's see. I think I have sort of an idea of that. Check this out. So we're going to work from here, like that's a 12. Hi, needs to be like that. 12. Yeah. And are we? And yeah, we are colliding with that. So we need to go down further a little bit. You see the difference? 21. Like that. Going around, and then we are connecting it basically up to this road again here. Now we have like all kinds of well, all kinds. We have let's see that. Minus 12, yeah. So we have now a 6x6 that can bring it top like that. Ooh, I like that, you know. I just like it. And then let's see, how can we bring this? How far is it anyway from there to there? This is like, is it only a 4? 2x2, 2x2, and you go there. Okay, fancy. Okay. We can actually say like, where is that? Ooh, 3-lane, this one. 3-lane in all directions. Here we go. And then from here, let's hook this up, and then we're done for this episode for today. Otherwise, it will be an episode of like 2 hours again. Here we go. Connected. So they can also ship out the stuff there as well. We create a little bit of like a sponge effect, so they, you know, they can drive in any direction, so we don't get any traffic pile up. All nice and well, very nice, very sweet, great. And this road is just in one lane. Yeah, that asks to be like just a 3-lane road, just doink and doink. Here we go. Give it a little bit more space, so if they get out of here, they can pick their own lanes. And also let me free this up from this, and also from that. and say at the same time with the node controller, we are going to point you right over there. Yeah, thank you. But then you can cross there. That's much better. Traffic manager, carry on. Everybody's fine. Still people are parking here. Don't want to have people parked here. They can park on that street. Yep. Nice. So to be absolutely sure, yeah, these guys are not being hampered here. You know, they can go in both lanes. But to make sure they are not going into the third lane, I will just choose that. Yeah. Yep. No issues there. We need to move this slightly because we made this road slightly thicker. So I'm just moving this to there. Actually, yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's just on the edge here. Not much space for pedestrians, but maybe we can move it slightly. We cannot because it's attached to the road, so never mind it. Not going to do that. And here, let me see. Yeah, this is also dealt with. Nice. Okay, so here we made sure that the main road is like completely, you know, avoid of pedestrians, you know, going there. They don't have any place to park, so I know I should stop because I keep on recording. But I will put like a parking lot there, one over there, one next to there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. So at least they can park at places, and also they need places to cross. So I would say like cross there, thank you. Also here, cross there, thank you. And here, yeah, thank you. Here we do the same thing. Boink, thank you. Here we do the same thing, thank you. And also here. Yeah, here it's not really necessary. Oh yeah, maybe for these guys, of course, it's necessary. We had to put it here, so here we put like the crossing, so we can get to this algae farm or fish farm. The algae farm is over here, yeah. But there are crossings here as well, so no issues there. Okay, last thing, and then we are quitting. I'm grabbing the brush, and we make it slightly bigger, slightly less thick here. And also make sure that it does not change the nature of the resources. So we are going to completely fill this up with trees, so it looks also, you know, nicer to the eye. You know, having more trees there, a lot of trees, because we love trees and love trees at the right places. You can always remove them if necessary. They are nasty, for example, you know, if they start fighting with each other, then you can say like, okay, you go back. And on the, yeah, you can, with this brush size, you can just not put trees in this small area, you know. If you want to do that, then you really need to grab like individual trees like this, and then brush size 0, and, you know, point them in between here like that. Yeah, that would take up a lot of time to go all the way around the island, which I'm not going to do. Maybe a little fraction here, but I think this is enough. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at this for episode 19. I think we accomplished quite something here. You know, we have an entire fishing industry now on our island, and I did not even save. Oh no, not that button. I did not even save the game. So save the game, because you never know. The game is saved. I would say, like, guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 19 again from the City of 2025. So, for references, the date today is... I don't even know, I have to check my phone. What's the date today? Oh yeah, it's Wednesday, 26 March. It's 9:30 p.m, so it will be 27 March soon. That means, like, then you have a reference for when I bring out these videos, probably, I think, maybe half a week later or something like that. But, yeah. But if you like it, and if you want to see how it's progressing, and what you want to add to see more here, like, for example, campus, airport, custom airport, and what kind of stuff do we have more? I don't know what we have more. We have all kinds of stuff. We also had, like, banks, right? Banks and those other things with hotels and stuff. You know, all the hotel thingies that you have to get all the commercials and the whole schmacaroni. Anyway, a lot. You know, we can still do a lot. Yeah, but so far I like this. You know how this goes. And the game still runs pretty fluently, you know, and we don't have too much traffic, and it looks pretty nice, especially if you look at from here. You see that hill over there, and now also we have the fishing industry. We can just quickly go to it and then have a look from here. Just a small island. It looks more like a, you know, a coral reef or something like that. It's not too extreme, not too big, because you don't need that much space for fishing industry. Yeah, actually I like this view from here, and yeah, if you like it, then feel free to you know, give a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and you will be notified until the next episode comes out. That will be then episode number 20. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.